Yeah, Ashley just had a baby today and was trying to get on the call, and I was like, no, Bill. You just had a baby, literally 18 hours ago. Okay. All right, let me make sure my volume's up. Okay, so there's no presentation or anything. It's just gonna be my beautiful face talking to you guys. This call is going to be all about handling your micro-anxieties and procrastination. It's something that I am a VIP of, and I'm sure every single one of us is in this group. Pretty much everybody that I know struggles with it. And until there was a term coined, micro-anxieties, by a podcast that I listened to, I wouldn't have known what to call it. So a quick overview about what a micro-anxiety is. They are more often than not things we have been meaning to get to but haven't. I know what you're thinking when you think about that phrase. That's your to-do list. These are your ever-growing, like 50 million page to-do list, where you just get overwhelmed and you can't ever seem to tackle them. Let's see. Also known as procrastinating, but it's on a higher level, that it's subconscious. And so when you're subconsciously stressed out, you're stressing your body out. So it's super important to tackle these micro-anxieties and these procrastination things before they get out of control. These can be things like leaky faucets, unorganized emails you've been meaning to get to, the piled up laundry, which, truth be told, that's me right now. And the unpurchased Amazon carts. Last time we did this call, Ashley said she spent lots of money, but at least she got stuff done with Amazon that she's been meaning to, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to talk about 10 ways to cut down on these. Psychology Today is my best friend and love all the articles they give to me for mental clarity. So, all right, pen and paper if you want. I'm recording this, but pen and paper if you want. The first thing that you need to do to get out of that procrastination and micro-anxiety mental headspace, get rid of catastrophizing. What's catastrophizing? Well, I'm about to tell you. One of the biggest reasons people procrastinate is because they catastrophize or make a huge deal out of something. It may be related to how tough, how boring, or how painful it will be to complete the task. Whatever the case, the underlying theme is that doing the task will be unbearable. This is also considered the do your hard shit first kind of thing. So definitely do that. In reality, challenges, boredom, and hard work won't kill you, or even make you sick, which people think that it will. You stressing out will make you sick. Procrastination, on the other hand, is associated with stress. Think of the stress you feel when you avoid making a phone call you need to make. So keep things in perspective. Sure, this is not my favorite task, but I can get through it. Literally the most time, like if you take the 5 minutes to tackle something, instead of stressing out about it for the next hour, that's 5 minutes of your time that you've spent versus an hour of wasted time. All right, so number one, get rid of catastrophizing. Thank you, Emily. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a fake word. Number two, focus on your why. This is a huge thing in our business. This is a huge thing in life. Like, you need to remember your why. Procrastinators, procrastinators focus more on short-term gains, avoiding the distress associated with the task, as opposed to long-term results, the stress of not doing it, as well as the consequences of avoiding this task. Instead, try focusing on why you are doing this task. What are the benefits of completing it? If you've been putting off cleaning out a closet, like I said earlier, imagine walking into the closet when it's decluttered and how good you'll feel to know that that task is done. And consider how much money you will make by selling the items on eBay or taking them to Plato's, or what's the give back box that we just talked about at convention, or how those in need will feel when they get those items. Like that's how you need to feel about that. If it is an exercise program you've been avoiding, coronavirus made us all one of those people. We're like, yeah, we'll do yoga for 30 days. No, 15. Focus on how exercising will help you have more positive energy, give you a boost of self-esteem, and serve as a great role model for your children, for your spouse, for your partner, for yourself. What happens a lot is a lot of people will forget that they need to set themselves as a good example for themselves.
Sorry, can everyone say hi because Ashley's on the call?
Mm. Ashley, congrats!
With Blake.
Let's see. Sorry, we're interrupting this for an important announcement. Let's see.
Just noticed her.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Ash, show your child.
I'm unmuting you so that I can see you. I mean, whatever I'm doing.
Look how cute.
Wait, unmute. Hold on. Wait, hold on. It's going. Unmute audio. There we go. Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we can't.
We still can't hear you, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, brand new baby. Good job, mama.
I love her name.
All right, so, okay, so number one was get rid of catastrophe. I had this problem with this word last night. Catastrophizing, because it's a fake word. Number two, focus on your why. Next up, number three, get out your calendar. Use the thing. We have planners, we have electronic ones, we have phones. Get out your calendars. And if you don't have your calendar, use your reminders. Like, I feel like those are the best things that you could possibly use, because not only will they go off on your phone, if you're like me and you have this crazy obsession with Apple, you'll have the watch, you'll have the computer, you'll have the iPad, you'll have it all connected. My TV is freaking Apple. So just get out your calendar and use it. Projects that will get done when I have time, as in I will do it when I have time, tend not to get done very often. Throw one in chat if that is you. I'll do that when I have time. Yeah. Yeah, all the ones.
Like cereal one?
So you need to schedule when you are going to work on a project and block out that time.
No, Mommy, I said this one.
You can do that. You want to do that one? Oh,
Ooh, Tessa, I'm gonna mute you, okay?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Still have the kids up.
You're good. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Sorry. You need to schedule when you are going to work on a project and block out that time, just as you would an important meeting. Veronica says this all the time. Block out your time. If you don't put your phone on do not disturb, you're not going to get your stuff done. I do it all the time. I do it during the workday when I know it's pretty crazy and I know I need to focus. And then by the time I get home, I'm not stressed. And when it's time to do your work, set a timer so you can be focused for the entire allotted time. I don't know how many of us watched Ed Milet's speech that he gave for convention. I know I sent it over to Mia. She's joining us as a guest today. We learned about his mini days. His mini days are super important. For me, I have 5 mini days because I have so many different things that I want to get done. But when you set that reminder for that certain amount of time, you're going to get it done, and you're going to force yourself to put it down and move on to the next thing. Think of it as like the math minute. I don't know how many of y'all did that back in the day, where you had to do as many multiplication problems or addition or subtraction in 60 seconds. Okay, so the third one was get out your calendar. Number 4, be realistic. I know we're all going to be SED one day. But don't try to be SED next month. All that's going to do is it's going to set you up for failure, because you're going to constantly let yourself down. Be realistic with your goals. Be realistic with your schedule. As you establish your schedule, set yourself up for success. Projects often take much longer than expected, so bake in some extra time. So if it's going to take you some driving time, also include that to wherever you want to go. And look for ways to make it easier on yourself. If, for example, you're not me and you're not a morning person, don't expect yourself to get up an hour early to start the exercise program you have been putting off for months. It might be better to schedule that activity during lunch or before dinner if you have the time, but this is what it's about. It's about making the time. I get up at 4:30, so I can't even talk about that. Moving on. Number 5, chunk it. When a task seems overbearing, procrastination often follows. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking to everybody in this right now. So how can you break that task into smaller, more manageable parts? For example, if you want to write a book, you may choose to make an outline. Identify each chapter, figure out the sections in the chapter, and then commit to writing one segment at a time. Chunking it down like this will help you feel less overwhelmed and more empowered. When we're talking about the business or anything personal, if you have stuff that you need to do, like say, I need to go to Goodwill. Okay, I'm gonna go on Saturday. Okay, so what can I do? All right, so what's today, Wednesday? It's Wednesday. I have 2 days to get my stuff together. Okay, so I'm gonna go through one closet tonight, another closet Thursday, another closet Friday, and then by Friday night, whatever I've gone through is going in the car and leaving my house, period. I chunked it up, I got it done, stuff's out of my house. Okay, so number 5, chunk it. Number 6, excuses be gone. This is my favorite one because I am notorious for this one. Do any of these sound familiar? I need to be in the mood. I will wait until I have time. The next one's my favorite one. I work better under pressure. I need this to happen before I can start. Stop. Don't do it anymore. I told myself this month I was going to stop doing that. I told myself this isn't a college paper. I can't just do it overnight. It's not going to happen. It's not cute. It's not cute to do a task that you've had 30 days to do and try to force shit to happen. Don't do it. Okay, like make yourself a calendar, set yourself up for some goals. I don't do well with time goals. What I do is little task goals. That's what I set myself up for success with. Be honest with yourself. Those that I just said are excuses. Sure, it might be nice to be in the mood, but waiting for that to happen can mean that you never start, right? Now, there's never a right time. It's now or never. So number 6, excuses be gone. Thank you for writing these down, Alex. I appreciate that. Number 7, get a partner, AKA an accountability person. Establish specific deadlines for completing a task and then find someone who will help you be accountable. It could be a promise to your boss or a client that you will complete the job by a certain date, or it may be a coach who helps you stay on track, or simply find an accountability partner. There's a whole team of women with us and men that we can partner up with, whether it's your upline, your sideline, your downline, somebody to hold you accountable. If it's your boss at work, if it's your best friend, if it's somebody else like that is around you all the time. I've got Micah, he holds me accountable. I've got Veronica, she holds me accountable. Alex holds me accountable. Mia holds me accountable. We've not been friends for very long, but everybody holds each other accountable. But you have to find that person for that specific job. Okay? All right. Let's see, where was I? All right, so with this relationship, you connect with someone either on the phone, at certain time intervals, you're constantly checking in and committing to what you will do before your next interaction with that person. Not wanting to go back on your word, this can be a great way to squash procrastination. In an effort to save your relationship with your significant other, I recommend this person not be your partner. He's a good partner, what can I say? You don't want a lack of follow through to cause tension between you. It's okay, it happens. You know what, I call it relationship building. All right, so number 7, get a partner. Number 8, optimize your environment. This means a clean workspace. This means something where there's no distractions. I'm in the dining room, he's in the office, the dog's in the office. This is me optimizing my environment to get stuff done. Your environment can help or hinder your productivity. Beware especially of technology, which is why in the chat I said try to be on your computer and put your phone on Do Not Disturb so that you don't get distracted. Some of us, we have to do work for our full-time jobs, and I understand, but this is like 15 more minutes, if that. You know, with your email going off or your messenger going off, it's going to cause you stress. Social media, internet research that leads you far off track, and phone calls. I mean, it's all around the phone, right? So a solution. During your scheduled block of time for working on a particular task, you know, exhausting stories, interacting with market partners, doing the 20 and 30 challenge that Sam sent out a couple times, turn off your phone or set it on Do Not Disturb. And don't let yourself get on the internet until you've completed the task, or hold off any unnecessary internet searches until the end. Okay, so that was optimize your environment. I got 2 more. Number 9, reward good behavior. This was really big. This was on a call that we had this past weekend, I'm pretty sure, or earlier this week. Establish a reward for yourself, for your team, for your friends, for whatever. Like, give yourself a reward for completing the task. So, but you have to establish a reward if and only if you do what you set out to do. Not halvesies, not, I kind of did it. No. Only do it when you have completed it. Do not let yourself binge that new Netflix show, check your social media, get lunch until you complete what you've scheduled. You cannot do any of that until you've done it. Trust me, I know it's like hard, like when you think about it, oh, I've been meaning to do the dishwasher. Oh, but I really need to do this. Nope, dishwasher. Dishwasher first, then go clean the porch, or whatever the task might be. If you thought of it first, you need to complete it first because it obviously is important. So instead of using these tasks and distractions to procrastinate, such as like, secondary things, make them contingent on you actually finishing what you schedule yourself to do. That workout can wait. I know it's really stress relieving, but if you're in the middle of doing something really important for you to get done, the workout can wait. I promise you, your abs will thank you for like that extra 5 minutes of relief. All right. So number 9, reward good behavior. Number 10, my favorite, forgive yourself. Stop beating yourself up about the past. Thoughts such as, I should have started earlier, or I always procrastinate, I'm such a loser, will only make things worse. Research shows that forgiving yourself for past procrastination will help you stop putting off working on a task. You can try to use past procrastination to your advantage as well. Determine what went into your avoidance. Determine what went into your avoidance. Fear, stress, not having a good understanding of how to progress, lack of accountability, etc. Then address those obstacles in the present and future. If, for example, it was fear that contributed to your procrastination, what steps can you take to feel more empowered and less fearful next time around? I heard something pretty awesome today that said, procrastination is in the past and anxiety is in the future. Okay. Don't freak out about either of those. Live in the present and then you'll get your stuff done. If you can't live past 20, 30 minutes out, don't live past 20, 30 minutes out. Focus on what you can do right now. And then once you do that, regroup and move forward. That's the only way to get around it. So that's what I have. I'll go through them one more time. The first one is get rid of catastrophizing. Stop making a big deal about everything. It's okay. Because otherwise, if you think it's unbearable, then you're never going to get stuff done. Focus on your why. Why are you doing this? What is the benefit of doing this? Number 3, use your calendar, please. Just get out your calendar. We're adults. We're not 15. We don't need an agenda for the teacher to sign to be like, or your mom be like, oh, Mom, can you sign this and say I completed it? No, it's up to you. You're an adult. Get out your calendar, put shit down on the calendar, remind yourself, set up alerts, and you'll get your stuff done. 4, be realistic. Again, don't try to be like Superwoman. I applaud each of you, but please don't. That's only going to make you feel worse. Number 5, chunk it. Just chunk it up into smaller things. If you can get it done, then you can get it done. Like that's it. I don't know how else to explain it. If you have something smaller, it's attainable. If you have something bigger, it's going to seem huge and you can't do it. Number 6, excuses be gone. That speaks for itself. Number 7, get yourself an accountability partner. Number 8, optimize your environment. Clean your desk, please. And that includes the wrappers and stuff from your food from 8 days ago. Reward yourself. Reward good behavior. Establish your reward first so that you have a reason to finish the task. And last but not least, forgive yourself. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to keep tackling your micro-anxieties. I'll be hosting a micro-anxiety power hour next week. And come with your list with what you want to tackle. We've got 2 to 3 things. And we can tackle it together. It doesn't have to be business related. It could be personal, whatever you want. But we're going to do this. We're going to get through it. It's halfway through the month. We got the second half to go. And yeah, So I'll see you guys later. Hope you had a great time. Bye, y'all.